Can your marriage survive menopause? When a woman reaches puberty, she goes through 35 years of fertility and then goes to menopause, which means end of menstrual flow, hence inability to have children. Menopause occurs on the average at age 50, but it can be as early as 30s in some cases. The age of menopause actually depends on many factors, including age of first menstruation. The earlier a woman menstruates, the higher her chances of starting menopause early. Menopause is a life transition that can affect a woman physically and mentally. Some women do not experience any sign of menopause, but about 80% of women experience uncomfortable symptoms. Your body experiences fluctuating hormones that can cause hot flashes, night sweats, itching skin, migraine, breast tenderness, vaginal dryness, and insomnia. Some have back pain, mood swings, muscle pain, frequent urination, poor bladder control, and fatigue. In some cases, women experience middle life obesity. Some women have symptoms of early pregnancy and may claim to be pregnant for a couple of years. Some get psychological problems and may claim to be witches. In fact, majority of women in witch camps all over the world are women who have gone through depression with menopause. During menopause, a woman's brain also undergoes changes. According to Dr. Lauren, a menopause specialist, during menopause, the woman's brain unplugs and ends hormones that boost communication circuits, emotional circuits, and interest in sex. Again, according to Dr. Wendy, another menopause specialist, a woman in menopause taking medications such as antidepressants may have increased lack of sexual desire. Menopause may also cause marital disaffection and wreck in marriage. As the number of symptoms increase, so does marital disaffection. The pain associated with sex, coupled with dropping libido, cause romance in marriage to fall by the wayside. Sadly, many husbands misinterpret symptoms such as lack of libido and vaginal dryness to mean disinterest or rejection, and many women get frustrated by the insensitivity of their men and opt for divorce. No wonder a study done indicates that most women who experience menopause opt for divorce. Studies show menopause can impact your marriage in surprising ways. The good news is that the overall picture is more positive than the perception that menopause is bad. Even though menopause changes a woman's body, which may decrease enjoyment of sex, reduce libido, difficult with orgasm, studies show that this does not necessarily lead to sexual dysfunction or quality of sex life. Again, many associate menopause to less sex, but studies show it does not have to be this way. Some women continue to enjoy sex and some even more during menopause because they are happy, maybe relax during retirement, and do not fear getting pregnant. Studies show women in happy marriages are less affected by menopause than singles or those in bad marriages. The more distressful a marriage, the greater the menopausal problems. This means handling menopause is not a solo act, but duo, husband and wife. Therefore, instead of a man worrying about menopause, he must face the challenge by loving his woman and communicating effectively with his woman. Listen to her and be compassionate. Do not criticize her. Try to fix her. Be romantic. Ask her what she needs to feel better. Give her gifts. Always remember that a woman does not separate sex from the care you give outside the bedroom. The quality of your marriage is key to a woman overcoming the challenges of menopausal life. Yes, you can and must put attention to all the potential impediments that threaten your marriage. The advice is simple. See menopause as life transition that all women go through, but a happy marriage covers all the negative variables in menopause and in fact all the challenges in marriage. Therefore, create a thriving and passionate marriage you can lean on at all times. A menopausal effect will not count. If you are prepared and willing, your marriage will survive it. Never allow your marriage to die with menopause. Source: Graphic Online. Educative and instructive. God, in His wisdom, commanded husbands to love their wives. Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave Himself for it. So ought men to love their wives as their own bodies. He that loveth his wife loveth himself. Husbands, love your wives and be not bitter against them. So does it before man, through science, could find out the challenges of menopause and advise husbands to love their wives. God knew and instructed us, that is, husbands, to love our wives like Christ loved the church. This kind of Christ love is unconditional, without strings.